a different set of questions, and let's take a look at the directions to know what they expect us to do. So take a look. Okay, now this is question number 20 and it says comprehension. In each of the following sentences, the incorrect part of the sentence is underlined. Choose an alternative from the four given options so that the sentence is rendered correct. So the directions are fair and simple and clear, and the sentence is right before you. As you can see, there is a part of the sentence that's underlined, and as per the directions, this is the incorrect part. So the underlined part is the incorrect part, and we have to choose which from the choices can be a replacement of this. So we read the sentence. Although the new policy aims to increase efficiency, reducing costs and enhancing employee satisfaction, some employees feel that the changes are too abrupt and poorly communicated. Now look at the commas that have been used after specific parts. So the new policy aims to do what? 1. Increase efficiency. Now increase is followed by efficiency, and to increase efficiency. Now if we say increase efficiency, then saying reducing costs and enhancing employee satisfaction would not make sense, because reducing is in ing form and so is enhancing. So when we are joining some parts, phrases or words, we need to ensure that the forms that they are in are parallel with one another. The problem over here is with lack of parallelism. So we have to go with that choice in which all the parts are balanced because they are made parallel to each other, or with one another rather, because there are more than two. Go through the options. The first one, increase the efficiency, reduce the costs and enhancing employee satisfaction. This is not correct. Why? Because we cannot use the definite article before efficiency and costs. We are not referring to some specific efficiency or some specific cost. Efficiency in general, costs in general. So the over here makes this part erroneous, and otherwise also, if we look at parallelism, while increase and reduce are in the same form, enhancing has been left as such. Okay, so this is gone. The second one, increase efficiency is correct here, and so is increase efficiency in the fourth one. The third one says increasing efficiency, so we'll have to check. Increase efficiency, reduce costs and enhance employee satisfaction. So take a look. Increase, reduce and enhance are all in the same form, so this option should be the correct answer. Increasing efficiency, reducing of costs and enhancing of employee satisfaction is not grammatically correct. Place this in the sentence and then try to read and understand. Can we say, although the new policy aims to increasing efficiency, reducing of cost and enhancing of employee satisfaction? It would be very awkward, and that's why 3 is not meaningful. The fourth one begins with increase efficiency but then brings in reducing the costs and enhanced employee satisfaction. So all the 3 words are not parallel with one another, and there is a different form in each. Okay, so this helps us eliminate 4, and of course we've identified 2 to be the correct choice here. The next one, thank goodness the damage to the car was neglectful. Now the author begins with thanking goodness, saying thank goodness, so it's an expression of relief. The damage that the car met with, or probably there was some accident or something and some damage was caused to the car, but because the author says thank goodness, there is an expression of relief. The idea is that the damage was not much, or it was bearable. Can we say it was negligent, it was neglecting, was negligible, or was neglectable? The correct word is negligible, hardly any. So it is 3. Why are the others incorrect? We can't call a damage negligent. We can call or describe a person as being negligent of duty, but not damage. Was neglecting, the damage was neglecting, it's even more erroneous, and so is was neglectable. We don't have any such expression, and this is not how we present this. So, it is clearly 3. Question number 22. Among scientists, the discovery of the double helix structure of DNA and the genetic code it incorporates is widely regarded to be one of the most significant scientific discovery of the 20th century. Widely regarded to be one of the most, it's wrong to say widely regarded to be. Okay, how do we correct it? Go through the choices. First, try to do a parallel check to save time. Regarded is followed by being, regarded for, regarded like, or regarded as. Can we say regarded? We can't say regarded to, of course. Can we say regarded being? That also is not correct. Now, if you're not aware of the rules, the grammatical rules, at least rely on your linguistic instinct, and that will guide you. So, does it sound correct to say that it is widely regarded being one of the most significant scientific discoveries? It does not. So, that should help you eliminate this. Can we say it is widely regarded for being? Even this is not correct. Regarded like also is not a grammatically correct expression. Regarded is followed by as. It is regarded as one of the most significant scientific discoveries. Now, there is something more which, if you have focused on, will help you eliminate at least one choice. What is it? The expression used is one of the many. Okay, one of the. So, if we say one of the, then it is followed by a noun in the plural. One of the most significant scientific what should be in plural. So, it's here plural discoveries. Here also in option 2, at least discoveries or the expression is correct, but in the third choice, discovery has been given in the singular form. So, if you were not able to understand that regarded can't be followed by like, then this would have been a clue good enough to help you eliminate this. Okay, discoveries is in plural in the fourth choice, and so is the comparative word regarded as. We do not say it is regarded like, regarded as one of the most significant scientific discoveries. Okay. Choice 4. Question number 23 now. If the president knew that his allies would let him down so suddenly, he would have handled them with the greatest care. Now, there is an if condition involved here, and if you remember all the 3 if conditions and what rules are to be applied, then solving this accurately would not be difficult. So, look at the main clause. What is it? He would have handled them with the greatest care. Now, we know this part is free of error. What is the grammar? What is the tense of this part, or the verb phrase rather? Would have handled. So, it is would have plus V3. Whenever we use would have, could have, should have, may have, might have, followed by the past participle verb in the main clause in any if conditional, then we have an if conditional which is called the unfulfilled if conditional. So, in such a case, the if clause, okay, the part that begins with the if word or the if conjunction should have should either begin with if the president had known, or it can also be had the president known. So, let me write it. If the president had known. So, what do we use here? We use past perfect tense, and you need to look for an option that has this. So, instead of saying if the president had known, we can also say had the president known. So, whichever way you think you can construct a sentence, you have to look for the past perfect tense, and that will tell you that any choice is correct or not. So, if the president knew is not correct, because knew is past tense. Had the president known. Now, we have had and we have known, so we can go for this choice. 3. Had the president knowledge. Now, had the president is fine, but knowledge is a noun and this is not how the if condition, the unfulfilled condition has to be constructed. If the president could know is not correct, and so we eliminate this. If the person could know, then this is the first kind of condition and not the third one. So, this option 2, which gives us the correction of the underlined part that is erroneous. Question number 24. When I had to leave town due to office work, I had my brother to give food to my dog twice a day. I had my brother to do something. So, here we find that the underlined part uses the to infinitive. I had my brother to give food. But what do we need here? We need a bare infinitive. What is a bare infinitive? A bare infinitive is that infinitive which is not preceded by the preposition to. And in addition to that, this sentence has some redundancy. I had my brother to give food to my dog. So, instead of saying I asked my brother to give food to the dog, it is better, wouldn't it be better to say I asked my brother to feed the dog. Okay, so all this also has to be kept in mind. We need to keep our sentences short and to the point. So, conciseness is important. The first one says, I had my brother giving food to my dog. Now, this is not correct because we can't say giving food. The second one, had my brother to feed my dog, and the third one says, had my brother feed my dog. So, if you take a look at it, you will realize that there is not much of a difference between the second and the third one. Had my brother to feed, it says the second one, and had my brother feed my dog. The fourth one says, had my brother who fed my dog twice a day. So, had my brother who fed my dog twice a day and what? So, this is incomplete and also grammatically incorrect. So, you could be stuck between the third and the second and the third one. Now, had my brother to feed my dog is not right. Why? Because as I said, to feed is to infinitive and we do not use a to infinitive when we have a sentence which contains a causative verb, which in this case is had. So, had or made, both are causative verbs and they cannot be followed by a to infinitive. They will be followed by a bare infinitive, which is here in option 3. Okay. So, what is the correction? When I had to leave town due to some office work, I had my brother feed my dog twice a day, right?